The title has now been changed to Lord of the Night Session 20. Sinla is drunk. Is canon. Blech.
Alright, hero.
Yeah,
I
he's
need that
Okay.
that necklace of the drunkard or whatever
There's
again.
quite a difference between drunk and different.
You're just gonna be using drunk food or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Drunken martial arts.
Drunk.
I don't know whatever the fuck the drunken martial artist fist thing, whatever.
Drunken
Yes,
fist.
drunk
That's it.
martial arts.
Thank you. I haven't watched a martial arts film in I don't know how long now.
I haven't either,
Bruh,
but I remember
have you
Jackie
watched
Chan doing
Kung
fucking
Fu
drunken fist.
Have you watched Kung Fu
I just
Panda?
remember a Rock Lee
Did the
clip
phone
of
die?
him being like wasted
Go
and just
charge.
beating the shit out of somebody.
Go
Did
charge.
the phone die? Then go charge it.
You know, at least Karate Kid.
Yeah.
Wax on, wax off.
Wax on, wax off.
I remember that
Yeah.
stuff because that one's
Did you see
Karate Kid.
fucking Jackie Chan doing that sort of shit?
Oh hey, Discord decides to just let people know that I'm streaming again. It wasn't doing that for a while.
Never know.
Okay. Last time?
Are we sure?
I think so.
Are you?
I think we're all good.
We good.
Wargo, are you good?
Yeah.
Walk's drunk. Riki was just here. I don't think I mentioned they ran just now. And Wally just said they're good.
I'm ready to
All right.
do.
Last time on Lord of the Night. You guys went to the lake after a brief little intermission, just speeding things along. Just say, hey, the town is starting to recover a bit. It's been a couple days,
Oh, that's right.
and yeah, been a couple days since the attack. Everyone is recovering, trying to get houses rebuilt, and for the most part, everyone is trying their best to move along. Who's not trying to do their best, though, is our resident fisherman who has gone to the middle of the lake and decided to throw in baits to lure in some fish.
Kidnapping and attempted murder.
That is fish.
Yes, unfortunately, the attempt was thwarted by you lot, thankfully, as the bait was a child this entire time.
That's evil.
Indeed. But oh, lo and behold, whatever the flying hell this is, as you have fought off one of these spawns of abominations.
Do you want me to say my name again? What I called it?
What you call it?
Lee boys.
I called it the sperm of Cthulhu, didn't I?
Ah,
Ah, yes. So, with that, though, you have defeated one, but two came out of the depths after you had defeated the first. And you were like, nope, not doing this. You got the hell out of there. At this point, you would be roughly back away from the shore, but not straight back into the life. And now we continue.
Doctor! Doctor!
What?
Need some healing! Look! Giant! Basically, Garage only has 1 HP.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We're getting into town. Don't worry. I'll fix that up.
you'll be fine.
It'll
You can see
right
right through my arm! Look at that!
You'll be fine.
He took a full psychic attack to the face.
He got pointed at viciously.
As I said,
Look
you'll
at
be
that, Sinla! I can see you right through my hand. It's not a magic trick. Or a science one either.
But you like magic tricks. You do magic tricks.
No, they would call me holy otherwise.
But you do magic tricks. So how is this not just a normal magic trick?
He's having a mental breakdown as all you can easily see that his hands are fine.
We'll get into town. I'll take a look at him and
Oh, my
tent.
beard!
Hey.
They took off all my beard! My luscious beard! Growing that for 200 years!
Grosh, can you come over here?
Ah!
Whack.
Come sit in the cot for me.
The what?
The cot right here
Ah,
With the-
yeah.
with the weird squid monster.
Eh. Horrible things. Horrible things.
Edward non-lethal damages him, so he goes unconscious.
Yes,
Person!
Well then.
You just see Rex staring at the doctor.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He was clearly delirious.
I don't think that thing only took some of his life. I think it took more of his brain cells.
Right.
Oh, all right. We'll get into town. Take him to my tent, and I'll heal him up.
At this point, you also remember that you have the small child with you,
Mhm.
who has already talked to you to meet with her father, who is one of the leaders of the Bistani. They're outside of the town on the west exit. Yeah, west exit.
Girl, are you hungry?
Yes.
All right. We'll stop into town first. We'll get you something to eat, and we'll head out. We'll take you over to your father. First, we also got to take care of the fisherman.
That man needs locking up.
Did we even bring that guy with us and wasn't paying attention?
I don't know. Did you bring him with it, or do you just
think
leave
we-
him to the fishes?
I think we probably would have taken him,
I mean,
even if
He
we
was-
didn't say at the time.
he was
think-
technically. It looked like he was like brainwashed or some shit, or mob.
Yeah, but everything
Is
I
that-
used on him, he didn't actually seem. He wasn't.
Is that
He didn't
basically-
seem affected by any means. But he
Well,
is soulless. It's just weird that he was.
Well, remember, Karash was
Yeah.
talking to him, and he couldn't stop talking technically.
Mhm.
So the fact that he's
No.
That
quiet
is the
now.
weird thing.
Good fish
Yeah.
out there.
But you don't know anything more because Karash is knocked out.
I mean, the
Alright.
is we need to definitely put him in some sort of locks.
Yes.
All right.
Stuart, could you take him to like a guard or something and explain what happened?
Yeah, I could probably do that.
Put you
Yeah.
all back into Valaki.
Let's go. Yeah. Okay, 1 second. I'll be right back.
Oh right, I was writing things.
What is che here?
I think that was the
Check.
start of me writing church, and then the scene got changed.
Take me to church.
I think once Stuart gets the guy over to the guards, we were gonna do a short rest, mainly for Karash.
All right.
Yeah.
Clearly, you can see why.
Yeah.
So as soon as you get to the gates, you take the fisherman to one of the cops and immediately go. Oh, go ahead.
Gort,
Well, fuck, what is your position? The guard?
God.
Right.
Or-
I have the fisherman here. He tried to drown the child just a few moments ago. He's not quite all there. You can even test for yourself.
Yeah, he looks over to the fisherman and goes, "He's not always all there." I don't know.
Well, I
If he
mean,
can drink, he talks, but
more
doesn't
so. He
usually.
doesn't even care about the drink.
the god takes out a little flask and just waves in front of Bluto, and Bluto is just absentmindedly just looking at it to and fro, going, Didn't try to steal it yet. Yep,
Right.
he's out. Alright. No worry, we'll take care. I'm here.
I am a bit curious. Where are you keeping prisoners now that the stocks ripped up the previous night?
Oh. At this point, it's more along lines of
I'm back.
where it's being stored. He looks to the other guy and goes, "The socks are gone. Where are we putting them now?" The other guy just pumps up their shoulders going,
Yeah,
I'll
that
talk
seems
to
to be a
the-
bit of
I'll
an issue.
talk to Captain Nazi and next time I see him, but we'll just keep him over and with us for now.
Just don't let him go to the lake or around children. Yeah.
Aye. That we will.
I'll then go back to the rest of the group, which I believe. Where are they going? I completely forgot already.
alright, back.
brain rot. I have brain rot.
Brain rot.
We're gonna do a short rest afterwards.
Yes.
So back to the tent then. All right, cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Go back to 10.
Yes.
Alright?
Alright.
So you
No,
head
we're.
off to-
Go ahead.
So you head off to the tent.
Do we?
For a short rest, maybe about an hour or so, just to check up on your boy.
Yeah, boy.
Your boy Crush.
Yes.
Make sure
Edward is
I'll be a little bit later.
Edward patching him up, getting him bandaged up.
you know he is not physically harmed.
Yeah. Putting bandages on his hands to make him think that he fixed them. And afterwards, I think I'm going to make
Insane.
those pancakes that I was never able to make.
Someone goes, ooh, pancakes. That sounds fun.
The entire time, Rex is just watching you, Doctor. You can see every now and then it opens its mouth and starts to grind the shredder inside its mouth. Then it looks back at Courage. Stuff you don't hear growling, you just hear the scraping of the metals within its mouth.
Alright, so Frosh with the Ryuki with the chef feat, you can spend your hit dice and get an extra 1d8 as well, due to the pancakes we're having.
Once he actually eats it.
Mhm.
How
Well,
much?
we're gonna be here for about an hour, so assume like you got up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot I have a Flintstone vitamin gummy.
And so this is only a short rest, though, unless you
Yeah.
want to take that long rest. So your short rest will be enough to do a couple hit die.
Yeah.
But at least one of them will have the added bonus. I don't know if all of them will.
So, here. I'll do this. As part
Let's
of
see
short
here.
rest, you can cook special food, provided you have ingredients, which I do. I bought those ingredients beforehand.
Can't you
Yep.
just magic up some stuff?
You can prepare enough of this food for a number of creatures, 4 plus your proficiency bonus. At the end of the short rest, any creature who eats the food and spends one or more hit dice regain an extra 1d8.
Are we at the point where we've all healed though? Like, or is that what we're doing next?
That's what you're
And
doing
then
right
the
now.
short rest.
The
Take
Mhm.
short
treatment
rest.
Yeah.
food.
It's only short rest. You're not getting your full health back. Unless you have rolled a hit die to get your full health back.
Yeah.
I have, because my health is at the full health.
You're fine.
Or, I mean, max hit, whatever the hit point maximum. I've gotten that back.
Okay.
Rosh wakes up, says,
Okay, then I'm not worried. I didn't lose enough health to me.
Beard!
So.
Back! Hey, Beard!
Oh, yeah, welcome back, Karash.
You're finally
Yes.
awake.
Hey, you. You're finally awake.
No, that's a dead thing now.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we're not. It's not dead here. That's right. I say you're cooking, Doc.
Yes, I'm cooking those pancakes I was trying to make earlier before the town went on fire.
Fat cakes.
Pancakes. Yes.
No. Those are too thin. I want the fat cakes.
Fat cakes.
Yes.
What?
Listen, just add more batter to it as you cook it.
I have a limited amount of batter, boy.
Just give me one serving. That's all I need.
All right.
All right, Karash is going to heal himself with a hit die because he technically is at 1 HP. So I have total of 5. So he's going to use 3d4.
And then you can add 1d8 as well.
Yeah, I'll do that. Of course, brilliant.
Will we?
8. Yes, 9. Wow.
Dang. That was,
Yeah.
you only get like 1d4? Really? That's it?
Well, my hit die says fucking D4 on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
So you got like
yeah,
wizard-
unfortunately, yeah, he's an artificer.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Artificers and wizards are fucked over.
So a long rest is much better for me, but you know, so.
Well, I'm sorry. I was thinking that you'd get a whole lot more pay.
Wait, what? Hold up.
Am I messing it up somewhere?
I don't know if that
Yeah,
any
you're
class
on
says.
1d8.
Yeah, I was about to say, what the fuck?
It's supposed to be 1d8?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, then what the hell does D4 mean in my stats thing?
Hold on, let me see.
Yeah, it's right below temporary HP.
It just defaults to 1d4 if you don't
Oh,
change it.
Where is your? Yeah.
Or it's supposed to be D8.
Yeah, I don't think you changed it, if that's the case.
You can change it.
Okay, well, it's supposed to be D8.
Yeah, it's supposed to be d8.
So do I just hit die right there and just like 3 times?
Yeah, just
Yeah,
hit that.
just roll the d8s, I guess.
Okay,
Yeah.
19. Then I'll grab the 3 from there. So 21, 22.
Because your hit die
There
also
we
adds
go.
your constitution as well.
Okay, I was about to say. That would suck if it was a D4.
Yeah, mine isn't a D4, mine's a D6.
Yeah, mine's like a D8.
I got a
I
d10.
was about to say, do you have like wizard hit die?
I don't think
really
even
fucking
wizards
quick.
have. No, wait, wizards. Yeah, even wizards have a d6 at least.
Yeah.
Who the hell would have a d4?
I don't fucking know. That's why I was confused.
NPCs, possibly, that don't have classes.
Yeah, probably.
Oh yeah, probably.
Crash is an NPC.
They wouldn't even have it die. They don't just die.
An important NPC. Like the one we recruited
my hand's
last
back.
campaign.
Look, there's no more hole here. Look, Stigma.
Oh, really?
Everyone the Undying, yes. Everyone dying would definitely have hit die.
There's no more hole. I guess you can take those bandages off.
Oh yeah, you're right. Takes off the bandages. Thank you, doctor.
Dies.
And he passes them
no
back to you.
Blood loss.
Strange.
Edward looks at
Doctor,
the
release
looks
my
at his
engineers.
robo dog, and he just goes. He shrugs at him.
The Robo Dog just nods. Remember, this guy's standing on 2 feet, so
Well, it's been a while since I've cooked anybody pancakes. Elizabeth really liked them.
Who's Elizabeth?
My apprentice.
Oh,
well, Sidla, you already forgot.
It's only been like what? Maybe a
Been
week?
that long, was it? It's only been what? A
Yeah,
week?
about a week, yeah.
How do you like
in a
them, little one?
busy week, okay?
I mean, sure, yes, it's been busy, but damn. They saved our lives.
Doctor, these are pretty good. Just need more sugar on them.
Well, you know this
Do I have
town
sugar?
doesn't.
Wait.
Yeah, the town doesn't have a lot to offer.
Okay,
Oh.
wait. I have rations. Would rations have sugar in it?
No. Rations would
Mm,
never
it's
have
mostly
sugar.
salt.
No.
Can I
Would
pray to the
ne-
random holy symbol I
say-
have and
I say salt.
pray for sugar?
Always salt.
Yeah, salt,
No
yes.
sugar.
No
Can I
fucking
pray
sugar.
to the holy sword I have and pray for salt?
Get
I'm
somebody,
sugar.
get someone to prestidigitation it a little sweeter for you or something.
Oh, you got an idea. Here we go. Karash pulls out the alchemy jug and just pours honey on his
I
fat
was about to
cake.
say, go steal some honey from like
Oh.
a bee nest or something.
About half a gallon's worth of fucking honey on it.
Whoa, damn.
Hold on, I'm just gonna history check some information to existence. Nope, doesn't exist. Never mind.
Okay, what are you trying to do?
Nothing. It
What
doesn't
were
happen.
You don't know if it doesn't happen.
The history
Look,
was
you got a
checked.
bowl.
It's
This is
enough.
true. He doesn't know because he rolled that. Anyway.
Yeah.
Jug, a
So,
bowl,
little
bottle.
one, do you like the pancakes?
Anyway, the half gallon of fucking honey just flops itself onto the pancakes.
That
Oh God.
Yeah,
Maybe
half a
a lot
gallon's
of
worth
honey.
of honey on this one plate of pancakes. Or fat cakes.
And say pure. Well, I wouldn't say molasses level, but
pure unadulterated honey.
Ah, perfect. Here you go,
Oh,
Doc.
God.
You can have the rest. Where do you want it? The honey, of course.
The honey.
Yes.
Put it in a jar somewhere, I guess.
Oh, you know what I
Ah.
will do? I will history check to see if it's okay for dragons to eat pancakes.
Oh yeah, that would be smart.
There you go.
Although realistically, I figure I would probably know this.
Yeah, you being fucking dragonborn and whatnot.
Yeah.
and say
Yeah.
for that, yes, dragons can eat pancakes,
Turns out I'm the
and
one.
dragonborns can also eat pancakes.
Nice.
All right.
The one dragonborn allergic to pancakes.
Stuart will give his pancakes to Tani then.
You're
Alright.
not going to eat any after I slaved away on that.
All right, Wally. Edward now has a half gallon of honey in a jar. Jar? Whatever. There you
In
go.
a picnic basket. You just put it in a picnic basket.
Why would you put it in a picnic basket? It would droop
Why
out.
not?
I mean, we
Well-
now have a jar of honey, and honey doesn't
Let's
actually
be real.
go bad.
Karash doesn't strike me as someone who would be that smart.
Honey can be used as like a healing
Preservative.
thing in some cases, so
Yeah. Let's say that.
Also,
Smoking
what-
maggots.
Where's the child, by the way?
Uh,
That is a good question. We left
Hold
the
on.
child outside the tent.
You just left it in the cart.
No,
I got rid of the fucking fisherman,
Hold
but
on.
then I come back and the child is not here. What happened?
Hold on.
Don't worry about it.
Playing with Walter. There you
Yeah, playing with
Yeah,
Walter
I
makes
was
sense.
about to say, Walter is the child
Kid
now.
can have some too.
Walter ate the child.
go. Walter hit job. Walter's unhinged abilities.
Forgot to feed the
To
dog.
a child.
I learned this recipe from a man who really, well, his daughter really loved it.
Ooh.
There you go.
Annabelle.
Here's some pancakes.
Oh.
Oh, hey.
Annabelle takes the pancakes and is quite astonished by look, taste, feel. She's never had something like this before.
There's some honey on the shelf if you want to add a little more sweet to your pancake.
Yes. Take the honey. It's good.
She does so, as you guys provide so easily. She says with her mouth full.
Hello, child.
No, Sinla.
She's like, no, Sidla. Oh, fuck.
You see,
Hello.
I know. I didn't do anything wrong.
you see, as Edward watches the girl, he smiles for a while, saying that she's enjoying the pancakes, and then he starts to frown a bit.
I didn't do nothing.
Do nothing.
He looks a little sad. That's about it.
Doc, you're looking a little sad. Maybe you need more honey.
No, I'm good. I can't eat it myself.
What?
Why not?
The honey or the pancake?
The pancakes, I can't really eat them.
Why not?
A carnivore, remember?
No.
No. I mean, we've had supper together several times,
I
and
feel like I'm the only
And
one
I
that
have been
remembers
focused on eating.
things.
Not on what you have been eating.
Allie and Barry's.
No, there's these there's something similar to pancakes, and it's just a meat variety. They called it.
All right. Next time we make meat pancakes.
no,
What?
thank you.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to even know what that is.
That's kind of nasty. I wouldn't recommend putting honey on that.
No, it'll be great. We'll make meat pancakes.
Right, well, we shouldn't
Yeah,
keep this
yeah,
child's parents waiting very much longer. It was a good rest, but
So, where were we going again when he stopped? We need to divert this attention away from Sinla.
I believe she said her
What?
home is a camp outside of town.
All right. Yes. We should be on our way.
I see no issue with what I'm saying.
As you go along, going past the tent, going into the church area. You remember that? And she said that the exit, the camp was near the western gate, going past church. And out the gates, you suddenly see a few crows flying past you, circling around before coming back the other way.
Mhm.
I don't suppose we need to tell that guy anything if he's got eyes everywhere, anyways.
Good thing. It's called surveillance.
Arabelle points down a path, saying if you go down this way, hey, through the woods, I can point you in directions that'll lead you to the camp.
Insight.
We like to be the secretive.
All right.
Insight, you easily see the child is not lying. There's a little path that's going along the way.
Okay.
We'll head
The
down there.
child
then.
is not trying to mislead you.
As far as
Come
we
on,
know.
horse.
I mean, we did save her.
Oh, hold on. Discord is doing the thing again.
Ah,
I need better internet.
Goddamn Discord.
We all do. Well, 3 of us do at least.
I need to get off Wi-Fi. That's my thing.
I'm just on Ethernet.
I wish I was.
All right. Okay, I can hear you guys now.
Well,
Hello.
Ah,
Yeah.
are we sure they aren't lying to us?
Also, I don't know if that's an internet issue here because we hear you just fine when it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can't hear you. That's my problem.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess we'll head down this path.
Yeah.
Come on, horses.
Getting into the woods, I'll start asking you to slow down as you go along. Little pathways get a little bit tighter.
I don't think I've been down this area.
I'd imagine you would. It just
As
looks like
we
woods.
get to here, let me get some things here. As you get closer and closer, you start seeing a visage of the encampment. It is a big hill surrounded by little tents with one big one on top of the whole thing. Here, let me get you a good map that you can see that with.
No.
Woo!
Additional info. A lot of horses.
Haunts.
So many haunts. Lap. Oh, small.
Holy fuck.
Big
Me on top
area.
right.
I believe so. Oh,
All right. Oh, this is actually a really neat looking place. Even with the blurred picture that I have.
Some familiar faces here. That I don't think we're supposed to be able to see right now, but
Time to grip and rip. There we go. It's been gripped and ripped.
need Sinla on the map still.
Bit.
Doctor, the child, and Walter.
Let me get myself in. I want to go grab me some aqua.
I'm here. Oh, the doctor is on top of someone.
Doctor to smash.
Hey, yo. Don't smash the small.
I don't. What?
You're on top of Willow. Don't worry about it.
Walter. Oh, I just realized there's a bottom of the map, like, side view of everything. That's nice. Kind of wish that was on more maps.
Yeah.
Look at all these lovely people.
No, you.
Why, thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye. Oh me, oh my.
I got a lot of horses.
So many horses.
I'm gonna take my horse.
It's more of a horse path than an Old Town Road. To be fair.
Bum bum bum. Edward starts smoking.
Doctor, we're about to go into somebody's establishment. Why are you smoking now?
Because I want to. Haven't had one today.
Oh.
Can an old man not smoke?
I was just asking why right now.
I don't know what I felt like.
Watch out for the stray embers. You can get on your beard.
I don't have one. As I've told you this, that I can't grow one.
Listen, you can always get a fake one.
Show Magic could probably do something about that too.
What? Magic? No, just implant them.
What?
Implanted? What?
You see this knife?
Yes.
See this? As he
Yeah.
plucks a fake fur from Rex's furry robot back, whatever, and says, "You take this knife, you stab your face, and you put the hair right here."
I'm as a doctor, I'd recommend you don't do that.
I honestly trust
Well,
Magic more
obviously,
than
that was an example, but you know. Wait, you know.
Well, I've never tried something like that, so I wouldn't know. No.
Strange.
It was all the fad back in the day. I wonder how long ago until it actually happened.
Your lands are strange.
Ah, nothing strange about it.
My lands are slightly similar to these lands, honestly, but
If anything, it's these lands that are strange.
no.
I can't even remember mine.
It'll come to you. Just got a bit of amnesia. I'm sure you'll remember some things eventually. Well, you
always
can try
say-
bashing your head into a tree.
Yeah,
Maybe it'll trigger your memories. I wouldn't recommend it, but if you wanted to try it, I can't stop you.
I mean, I can always have Rex over here helping you out.
I immediately step further away from them.
Look, Rex. See if there's any noticeable lumps or bumps on their head.
And Rex
You
just
didn't
moves
have any
closer over
idea
here.
what bumps.
Just Rex get closer to Willow over there.
I'm just gonna go.
No, you didn't see any? Ah, okay. Strange.
I'm not totally sure how you're supposed to see bumps through a head of hair, but
Eh, you don't see them?
no.
Strange.
It's just
But having a beard is much better. It doesn't get in the way.
What?
What?
What do you mean the beard does not get in the way from seeing bumps?
No, well, if you have nothing on top of your head, and you just have the beard, you can see the bumps.
You have
I mean, you're
you
not
have a head
wrong.
of hair there, Krosh.
Listen, I'm just starting to grow them out. It used to be a buzz cut.
Okay then.
It's only been 40 years, but they're starting to finally grow back.
Go back.
Yes.
back.
My hair has been like this since since my first memories. It's been like this,
Oh, we're good. Hey, I think we're good to move.
stringy and nearly bald.
Alright, just take the group then. Jeez.
Help!
Organize better.
I was gonna say, well, I was probably gonna mutter to herself at the side, just like it took me ages to grow my hair out. I don't want anyone touching it.
It's the weirdest thing ever, right? Strangest thing. It seems that we're going up to this village. She said it was a village, right?
An encampment, yes.
Yeah, Cam.
Yeah. So kind of weird. Kind of weird how we're just compelled to walk here instead of taking the cart with us.
We didn't
I'm
take
in
the
my
cart.
cart right now.
I don't care. It was just something I wanted to point out.
I think Sidla fell out.
Sidla's definitely fallen out in her drunken
Why do you
super.
guys keep on falling out of my cart? How are you doing this?
Do we get stopped by this individual? Do
No.
we take notice of this individual?
I like how this guy hasn't said anything. He just walked us.
Alright.
I would like. So, Hiro, are you there?
Oh shit.
I don't know.
Entire goddamn time I was muted.
Yes, you were. That's why we haven't said anything.
Oh god. Oh, you said
I've been spouting bullshit.
So about back here, we got
I was
caught.
I was wondering why it was so quiet. I was.
Yeah.
That's why we all started talking. Just to fill the void.
Okay, sorry about that. So,
we can roll back if you want.
no, you're good. As you have come into the area, Arabelle points to the metal tank and goes, there, that's where we need to go. As you pass by,
Which one?
You
Sorry.
see what looks like a elf, but their skin is rather dark. Not so much a dark elf, dark, but they.
I don't know.
Is it as dark as my skin?
Yeah, you wouldn't know.
Despite being
Is it
half
as
elf,
dark as my skin?
no fucking clue.
I mean, you could basically just ask the question, are they my color?
Well, no, I'm mostly orc.
Unfortunately, no, they are not.
Okay, so they're not.
Though they are nearly close.
They could.
If you give me a history check, I can probably give you some information on it.
Yeah, I'll click on it. Da, da, da. Do, 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 do. Do.
No brain
Hell.
last.
You can't say for certain, but you thought you've read something on these individuals. These look like dusk elves, but you can't say for certain because what you remember from reading, these guys went extinct hundreds of years ago.
I've seen a lot of elves in my town, but I've never seen elves quite like that.
Wait. I feel like I've seen them before, but no, it can't.
Dead bodies.
Everyone.
I mean, whatever you think it is, out with it, because, I mean, nothing really here makes much sense.
Yeah, there's like a lot of horses. Why are there so many horses?
I don't even see the horses. There's a lot of horses up
Oh.
there.
I don't think I see the horses either.
Yeah, you can keep going now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're downhill.
That's like 20 fucking feet above us.
Yeah.
We wouldn't say-
Ah,
Yeah,
I don't.
you don't see these little signs here
Yeah.
indicating how many feet are between each one.
The best we'd see was probably just the tip of the tent or something.
Yeah.
There
Plus
are a
these
lot of
carriages
things
are in the
that
way.
houses- Does that mean these houses are on slopes?
Yes.
Who the fuck?
Yes, they are.
At most, my passive perception would probably let me know that I can hear animals shuffling around or something up there. Maybe
Say,
a
if
whinny.
you look at the very bottom of this image, you can see how the houses are rested.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. I was complimenting that earlier. I wish more
Yeah,
maps
it's
did
pretty
that.
cool.
As you get closer and closer, you can see a ring of wagons that are topped with kegs.
Hey,
Eggs,
here?
you say?
Kegs casks.
Oh,
Cats.
cats.
They're
Oh.
casks, yeah. The bigger
Aw.
ones.
Wait. More
Karash
here?
takes a piece of this questionable squishy meat. He used precipitation or prestidigitation, warms it up, and says,
You know, it's actually pretty good once you actually cook them correctly. It's a bit chewy, but I think it goes well with ale.
What?
Yeah, we still have the beast in the cart.
well, remember, Karash took the piece of it.
Oh,
Remember?
Yeah.
I forgot we were supposed to take that to, get it examined, but I guess that's fine. We'll do that later.
So only a little piece. Quit your yabbering.
Well, don't eat the whole damn thing before we get to some official.
Alright.
Okay.
It's only a little piece. Quit your yabbering. Did you see how huge that thing was?
You had pancakes
No,
earlier, didn't you? What the? You're still hungry.
Listen, ale food and hunger food are two different things.
Well,
Willow, listen, you're trying to get up on Rex for some reason. I don't know why.
Every time I move, it's fuck's sake.
I mean, Willow would fit just fine, I imagine.
Yeah, these are pretty good. Bit chewy. Might be a little bit need of salt though.
You might have to stop the cart here, Doctor.
Cart?
yeah, I'm stopping here.
Oh, were we in the cart?
Yes,
Yes.
the cart is technically
Yeah,
here.
we were in the cart.
Yeah.
Been in the
Thank
cart.
God love fell out again.
Hold on. Let me see if I can grab the cart.
Someone got
Token
run
again.
over by a cart.
I would like to imagine that we just get off our cart and started walking uphill.
I mean, it would have been a terrible idea. Given the fact that it looks like there's a shit ton of carts around the tent here.
Do you really want to stop a cart on a hill, by the way? It might fucking
Yeah,
roll down.
that's what I'm thinking too.
Well, here's the thing. Apparently they did, so it's fine.
Well, they did on top of a fucking
They're
hill,
on
but
flat
on the
land.
slope.
Oh, is that the thing? Houses? Is that what they are?
No, no. Do you see the image in the bottom of the screen, Bulk?
Oh,
I mean,
yes.
they do have
Now I
a
know.
lot of wood, so.
Yeah.
I think
That
I think
was
on the
With a tent in the middle.
Just
Okay.
put
Yeah.
a block under it.
I think on the top of the hill's like more just flat from the look of it.
Yeah, but
And
Yeah.
then
Plus, I'm not unhitching the horses, so the horses will keep the cart.
the poor things have got to just constantly keep it.
Right, well,
Oh.
girl, lead us to your family or wherever tent you think we should go to.
Ah,
And she just points to her and him goes, "Come, follow me." As she wheels around the horses,
Garage, do not touch any of the
makes
barrels.
herself
Jesus
long.
Christ, he's fast.
Oh my god! Oh, okay, she's back.
there's nothing in these things.
As
Don't even look
she
like
reaches here, immediately the stein that come outside look at her and go, "Father Colts, is that audible? Revash!"
Oh,
Oh, the what now?
What is going on? As you hear a very gruff voice come out.
Sorry,
I
Will.
don't know.
As soon
hello.
as he locks eyes with his daughter, he immediately rushes forward as she does so, and they embrace. Such a loving little father and daughter deal. What happened to you, child? We've been looking for you for at least a few hours.
Yes. The local fishermen decided to get some new bait. Let's just say that. And we were fortunately there before anything happened.
Well, I wouldn't say anything happened. Garage had to dive into the water.
Mm,
Yeah, it's a bit cold in the water. Yeah. What? Are we not going to tell him about the whole?
Do you remember how he got you? Do you know? Oh, boss. So I took my eyes off her for only a minute, and I will get back to you, Alexei, in a second.
Somebody in trouble.
I have my daughter back now.
We got her some food. She should be fine. She didn't look like she was hurt or anything.
Oh, that's good. That is good.
She was a very strong lady.
Apparently, she was meant for some bait, some weird-looking squid-looking things.
Laughs.
Squid-looking things. What?
Irrational. at the top
Where
of that.
were you, child? Was he trying to throw you into the lake?
Yes.
Yeah, they look like this.
As Karash does one of his magic to show what they look like in size comparison.
I mean, this could be just for the now and whatever, but we have one of the carts. I mean,
So, you Open your
The-
palm and it's like a little hologram. pops up.
Yeah, you basically that's what precipitation does.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty big.
There's one in the cart right now.
It's dead. Don't worry about that.
There's
Yes.
pieces missing from it though.
Don't
There's extra
worry.
cutting.
Don't worry. It's pretty good.
I've heard dangers about the lake, though more so the mage up north. I didn't know about these things.
Yeah, no idea what the fuck it is.
Don't let it go near your beard. Horrible.
Mad mage, these things, and things going on other parts of Barovia. You think no place to stay for a child.
It is Barovia. But you did
And-
mention other things are happening around Barovia.
Yes. Here,
Right.
let us get into the tent.
Okay.
Yes. That would be a great idea. If you don't mind.
As you get in, you notice another familiar face. As he goes, ah! The
It's
friendly
oh.
party!
Keep on running into you.
circus owner.
Heroes of Valaki.
Is the circus owner I may or may not have stolen something from?
No, that's not the circus owner you may have made
That's
on
the wrong guy.
Okay.
The other guy had glasses. Remember?
No.
Oh
I'm
my!
a real
See-
dog. No.
Argal, the bodyguard of the diplomat.
Just random.
What are
He
you
doesn't
doing
remember.
over here?
Okay, yes.
Just here to see my brother after his thankfully resolved issue.
Ah, yes.
Realize you had a brother out here.
And say, of Vistani descent, me and my brother. Though, with all of our elders kind of gone to the wayside, as they say, we are the leaders of the Vistani. Vivash then adds in, I am the leader of the Vistani. You have become bodyguard to Vasili. True, but still, I am at least another elder.
What's up, V's in this area? Alaki, Vasily, what else? Whatever one you just said. Sorry. It's just that I thought.
Vasily is the diplomat. That's his name. Vasily is the diplomat. Valaki is the town.
There was a third one, though, that you just mentioned. Vistani, that's it.
Oh, the Vistani, yes. The Vistani is the name of our people. Pretty much nomads. We do not live in one area for too long. Though, unfortunately, we are stuck here in Barovia.
Aren't we all?
Yes, as we all.
Well,
Now,
I wouldn't recommend traveling to Forlorn. It's for certain.
now, let me see here. You have helped out my daughter from certain peril. I should at least reward you lots. Hold on, let me see here.
Willow's ears just wiggle a little bit at the fear of that.
He goes to outside for a bit. Oop. Becomes long.
he wide.
Must have thought for a moment. Never seen quite a man become so wide in such a small instance.
Well, his daughter did too, so
Must
because it
runs.
runs in the family.
Yes, must run in the family.
Is that normal?
Not entirely sure, maybe. Bodyguard, I'm sorry for your name now. Is it normal for your kind to become wide on occasion?
He turns around and goes, "Oh yes. If you don't see me in my a certain way of viewing," as he just turns a certain way, goes long again. All right, off can.
Okay.
He comes back with a iron chest, a little small little thing. Still heavy as shit though, but he handles it with quite deft and places it in front of Edward and Stewart. He opens it up and it is a just iron chest containing 650 gold pieces.
Oh my god, this will fund my clinic for quite some time.
It's
A small
unfortunately,
price to pay to have my daughter slain.
I mean, to spin it fairly, Doctor, a good portion of that should
Of
probably go to the
course,
garage.
that too. It's just I haven't seen this much gold in front of me. Well, ever. I've never seen this much gold in front of me.
That's
The horde goblins coming out of him.
Now, I would like
Or-
to ask, this isn't going to be putting you in any sort of issue, but this is not like a massive amount of funds.
Argyle starts laughing. He goes, "That's only a small snippet of what we have."
Oh,
Well, that's fine by me then.
That's quite a lot then.
Can we
Well,
keep
it was
the
never-
chest too?
We may be nomads. That doesn't mean we don't have our lots of riches. We just don't keep it in a mansion and whatnot.
I mean, that's fair. I am curious, did you make this outside of Barovia or inside of Barovia?
Most of it is a lot that we had outside Barovia before we all got stuck here. Now a lot of it is what we get from passing adventurers like yourself. Or from unfortunate souls that do not need it anymore. I will say we are not the kindest of lots. But that is a nomad way.
I mean, keep to your own kind and stay safe in that manner.
Too true on that. But
Where
again,
from outside of Barovia are you from? Are you still from the domains, or are you from outside these plains, like my friends here?
we were born here. And say now the Vistani people, they were also born in Barovia itself before the whole lot of this happened. If you wish to have a little talk of history,
I mean-
people were pretty much native to the Barovia area before Count Strahd had taken over the place. It was a neat little area. Simple. Just a nice field. Valaki, Barovia, the towns weren't even here yet. but we made our due. Still nomadic in nature, but though the history before then has been murky at best.
Well, you managed to keep track of your history quite well.
It was after Strahd came around. As he looks at Argal goes, it's become in nature natural for us to link ourselves to one's a bit more powerful than ourselves to say it live, you know. We may be nomadic, but that doesn't mean we need some help here now and then. Especially here in this world as we live in now. Vistani, not Vasily.
Oh, Tostani. I thought it was a V. That's why I was talking about this
Vistani, Vasily,
this
Valaki,
Tani.
Vistani.
Baggy boogity.
How do you spell it?
Hold on, I got you.
Carefully.
Apparently.
You might as well put down how much they gave us.
It was 650 gold. And an iron
Stunning.
chest, right? Does the iron chest come with it?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Dibs on the
Iron
chest.
chest is in an iron chest plate, or iron chest is in an iron chest?
Let's see. Vasily
An iron box.
is.
Okay, so an iron chest. Got it.
Yeah.
Well, that was nearly been physically drooling looking at this money right now.
How much
We'll
gold?
split it what we get out of
Oh,
when we get
will.
out. So it'll be fine.
Still not takes
I
out a
got
bone.
this.
Ad will.
I got this.
As Karash goes up towards the fucking box, says
Stuart, move over, Stuart.
Hold on. How much gold was in the box?
650.
650.
650.
Not enough.
Yeah.
Stuart,
don't
scoot
know.
over. Stuart,
Yeah, sorry. There you go.
you're standing on the box now.
No, the box is right here.
Give
I
me
thought
the
it was
box.
a 2-square box. Okay. Karash just uses the bag of holding, just stuffs the entire thing inside.
Well, that's one way to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless you want to carry it yourself.
I mean, sure, we could managed. I mean, yeah.
We do have a card.
Yeah, we do have a cart.
Yes, but that cart also has a giant squid thing inside it.
True.
To be fair, it's quite. It's not as big as it once was, considering we both nibbled on it.
And it doesn't help the fact that Rex kind of ran through it.
That is also true.
Oh well.
I'll have to perform an autopsy when we get back. So it's gonna look a lot more mutilated anyway by the time I'm done.
Right.
Perfect.
Are you gonna eat parts of it while you autopsy it?
It's called
Maybe.
sampling.
I don't see anybody else jumping up on it. Because it
Listen,
looks
I
like
can help you with that. Gladly help you with that.
Right. Now you said you were able to roam around Barovia, or you stuck here as well, near Valaki.
They roam around Barovia itself, but their main encampments are here in Valaki and outside of Barovia, the village of Barovia. If they have gone past a certain point, they may have met the other Vistani encampments. And you do remember that you did see such with the fortune teller.
Ah, okay.
That was a Vistani
I thought
encampment.
they were similar.
You remember you had drinks and had a merry time with them.
So do you know anything about these creatures from the lake?
We do not. This is the first time that we've heard of them. Though we've heard that the lake has had other issues. Again, the mad mage up north. And other things of the like. The fish has been disappearing. So I would guess that this squid thing is probably what's doing it.
The mad mage up north.
Oh yes, there's a mage up in the mountains north of the lake. The man just every so often comes down to the lake and just starts electrocuting the entirety of it. Well, I don't know if it's the entirety of it. We get nowhere near the lake when that happens.
The lake near the town?
Yes.
Well, I think we've got our lead, boys. And girls.
Fuck.
That seems an interesting idea. It's strange, but got nothing else.
Aye, well. Also, if you're going out west here, if you're heading to the winery, can you see what's going on as well? With pretty much out as well.
Oh, why?
What's
course.
going on at the winery?
We
Wine
don't
making.
know, but the shipments of wine have been getting less and less.
Could be an
That's
issue
That's
with the
unfortunate.
roads to each encampment.
Things have been getting a little more dangerous. A lot seems to be a lot has happened since you lot arrived. Quite honestly, it's kind of uncanny of how much has happened.
Bit
Yes.
weird, but nothing out of the unusual.
This is unusual. In fact,
Well,
Gosh, we were it's talking about before we arrived here. Like after we arrived, things became very chaotic.
isn't that what they usually call the calm before the storm?
Are you calling us
things
the
here
storm?
were already chaotic, but the second you guys come here, the town is burning.
See,
That wasn't the town; it was just a house. But yes,
And whose
Oh,
fault was
believe
that?
me, there have been weirder things.
right. Well, we appreciate the gold. I'm glad that we could have been able to save your daughter there. I'm sure this will not be the last time our paths cross.
Indeed. Especially if you see Erigal around, probably be with Vasily.
Yes, we've run into
Speaking
Vasily
of
quite a few
where's
times.
Vasily, Erigal, I know
Or not,
you're
not
supposed to be
Vasily.
with him. Oh,
Okay.
he's sorry. He's down on the down with the Dust Girls, talking to Casimir. At least he was. I don't know if he's down there anymore. Man likes to disappear on me. Gotta go chasing after him.
The person you're supposed to be bodyguarding disappears on you.
It,
He is diplomat at
I mean-
Count Strahd. You think he's a normal man?
I may be overstepping.
I mean,
nature of
No,
my
he's
bodyguard.
he's more than likely not a normal man, but it's still weird to disappear on your bodyguard like that.
I may be overstepping, but I think that makes you a bad bodyguard.
No, I think that's in this circumstance
you,
makes
for a
him
second.
bad.
Looks at you and goes, "You're absolutely right." You might as well keep going, Argyle. Yeah.
His name is Arago.
Argyle, yep.
Is that Aragel? No, I was fucking
There you
up.
go.
And the leader is Luvash.
Vasily, or not Vasily, Vasily.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no!
No.
There we go. Right, we'll be taking back the body we discovered back to town and see if we can find out anything else in town.
Yes.
Yeah, we should.
Thank you for the hospitality.
Thank you very much. This
You
gold will help
again.
a lot of people in town.
All right. As you all leave, you are reminded of the elves that are situated near the houses around the area. As Erika Hall is about to leave, he goes, if you wish to speak to Casimir as well, he's the leader of those elves. Said he has some weird dreams, weird premonitions and whatnot. I don't know. I don't listen to that lot.
Well, we listened to a fortune teller in the past. No point in just ignoring other weird dreams of sorts as well, I suppose.
Oh, you did go to the other encampment. How is mother?
Oh, that's your mother. She seemed fine, I believe.
It was quite nice.
Yes.
Ah, good. Say no weird fortunes. How was
There was immediately weird fortunes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's mother. Say, don't worry about that lot. Say, the cars don't mean too much. Well, maybe not for some of them. Well, I'll be seeing you a lot. Maybe.
Now we keep on running
See
across
you
the paths, so I don't
later.
imagine this will be the last time.
That's true.
As he also becomes a long.
Oh, that,
It really does run in the family.
Yeah.
The horse.
any of y'all interested in meeting some elves?
Yeah.
Sorry. For the way that token's position, it looked like she's carrying the horse.
He is.
Yeah.
He is.
Excuse me while I take the horse.
I'm gonna take my horse.
Oh, fuck.
Alright. I love better.
That's it. I'm just taking my horse.
Where was this? Where's the dreamer?
Alright, they are down south here.
Do we go around or do we just go down the hill? I'm just gonna go down the
Just
hill.
go down the hill.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, we could just go down the hill. Maybe they know something about these creatures.
Maybe I could learn a little thing.
Excuse me,
Tell us
horses.
which way it was. I mean, it could be in that house for all we know.
I thought he said down this way.
Oh,
Over here.
Excuse me.
He says, excuse me, to horses.
I also said excuse me to horses. Thank you.
Fish
are
just
huge.
grabs
don't know what kind of thing they're feeding these things.
and porks.
Just don't lose your tracks. Don't go too fast.
Move me, goddammit.
Slide downhill.
Ah.
The dog just rolls downhill, blinks, goes back up.
I'm gonna-
Forget
Falls back
teleportation.
down, no?
Forget teleportation.
Blink. Goes back up.
Well, at least Walter's having fun.
Walter, go borf.
Excuse me.
As you get to the bottom here,
I'm teleporting.
I have learned of Walter's teleporting ways.
you standing quietly in front of this house, bathed in warm light with its lanterns. Three sullen gray cloaked figures. Their angular features and black flowing hair half hidden under their cowls. The gods look at you all and immediately eye you up.
Hello,
Oh.
Aragal told us we should perhaps meet your leader. They told us they were having strange dreams. With a BIU, in Barovia, taking care of situations.
Oh yes, I forgot about that.
Is that what he said?
Yes, BIU.
Strange. I remember he said something else.
No,
It's
it's the Barovia Investigation Unit. Thank you.
I still don't approve of this name.
What name would you prefer then,
Right.
huh? Hmm?
Something else.
Then come up with it.
I mean, to be quite fair, the Burgermeister pretty much sealed the deal for us.
Yes.
If it makes me money, you can call it whatever you want.
Listen, we are a unit of people, a very small unit of people. We investigate things in Barovia. Barovia Investigation Unit. Thank you. Anyways, yes, we're here to meet your leader. Aragal suggested we were to meet them.
The gods. The one god looks at you a lot. Nods to the other two and go, oh, that one's died.
Oh, thank you. Everybody come in.
Right. Well, actually, I probably should have knocked first. Fuck. Sorry. Present.
Stewart, get out of the way.
He's pulling a
Hello?
crash.
Hello. Hello. Oh. As he walks through the curtain and undoes it. Oh, I was
Hello?
not expecting visitors. Who are you lot?
We're the BIU. Aragal, the
Ross
bodyguard,
shakes his head.
suggested we were to meet
BIU.
you. Yes, Barovia Investigation Unit.
Okay.
I've heard a lot. Okay.
That's fine.
But
Wouldn't do
what can I do for you lot?
it. We heard you were having strange dreams, and seeing as we're an investigation unit, as I said, we're here to investigate. We're curious.
To investigate.
You're really making this very awkward.
I know. I don't know. Aragal just simply suggested we come to meet you. I didn't have much other lead for this reason.
Oh,
Yes.
a man can't keep a secret for shite. Come in. Well, as you come in, you see that the entirety of this place is filled with decorated caricatures of elven deities and tapestry of a forest hanging on the opposite wall.
Is this your work? It's very lovely.
Excuse
Thank
me while I
you.
do something, because I'm hearing that.
Well, as Aragal can't keep a goddamn secret with his goddamn life,
Well,
yes,
well,
I do have strange dreams that have been unfortunately keeping me awake more than it should. I
Keeping
begin
you
to look
awake?
to sleep. Yes.
Not a look of sleep, huh? Have you tried any herbs that can induce drowsiness?
I have, though they help only for a little while. Maybe for a short rest time, but haven't had a good proper sleep in ages.
What are these dreams of?
They're my sister. My sister Katrina.
Sister Katrina?
Yes. Long ago, say, these couple centuries, my sister was taken as the bride of Count Strahd.
She was. I've never seen him take. Well, if this information is true, I have a feeling that we may be having a similar. Count Strahd has taken interest in a woman in town.
Ah, so it's still continuing, I see.
Yes.
Whatever he said.
And possibly ongoing for as far as I know, but my she was beautiful, a woman, so beautiful that the Count could not bear to have her say no, and so, oh, he may try to make her into one of his brides, but she did not want that. Even more so, she led a rebellion against the Count so long ago. Most of it was the self-race fighting against his thoughts. Some of Barovia have joined us. We all failed.
Is this the peasant rebellions?
This is the peasant rebellions of recent times.
Hmm.
This was several centuries back. So it was probably around time where Edward was
Child.
slowly recuperating himself.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So you've been around this plane for quite a long time then.
That we have.
Krosh, could you show him the creature we saw?
Yes. They're quite big. You look like this.
As he scoots forward behind right here and shows him his little hologram thing.
You're quite tall
Mm.
and tasty too.
He squints his eyes at the tasty part, but looks at it and goes, I've seen creatures like these in a century or so.
No,
Was this the lake?
this was at the lake, yes. We managed to kill and take one for ourselves, but there was another two in the lake that we had to retreat from.
There was
There's
at least
probably
two
many
more.
more.
Yes.
It's unfortunately a part of this law that a lot of us were taken and unfortunately massacred.
condolences.
These
God.
creatures massacred the people. I'm sorry, I could not quite understand that part.
Yes, as the rebellion went on, because the area of where Valaki is a good central point,
Mm.
the rebellion made pretty much camp here, and that's he begins to point out that this is roughly the start of where Valaki made its due, made its start.
Mm.
But Strahd had many allies, or we think it's an ally. These creatures came out of the depths of the lake. Although they could not walk easily on the surface, they still could tear one's mind apart.
I believe we witnessed the result of that in the fisherman in town. He seemed
Yeah.
unresponding to most things. Even tried to sacrifice the daughter of Lavosh up there to the creatures of the lake, I believe.
Oh, you found Arabelle.
Yes.
That's good.
Yes. Luckily, in time.
I would have my sentries call off the search then.
Hmm.
Is there a way to stop these creatures? Do you know anything about them?
What is the source?
Weaknesses?
The only weaknesses that I've seen was just attack headlong and fast. That, and they seem to die out very fast if they were not in water.
Thought we managed to kill the one we did. And pulled it straight out of the lake.
Exactly. Good news for us.
Yeah, I wanted nothing to do with them, but here we are.
Back on topic to your strange dreams. You there of your sister. Did anything occur? Or like when did these dreams start?
I would say probably about half a century ago. You know, about 50 years, give or take.
50 years. Was this recently after the invasion? I'm sorry, I'm a little bit off track on the timeline here.
No, the
About
invasion
50 years
was.
from now, after some time, Strahd, after the rebellion and the unfortunate death of my sister, Strahd wanted to take her back, even after the rebellion, but she did not want to go. She took her own life. But with that and the rebellion, he stopped to make sure that the dust cells would never be a problem again.
Wargor wanted to take a perception look at the deities on the wall.
Okay,
They already rolled a perception for it.
with that, 14, you look at the deities, and a few of them are known deities, for the most part. Two of which, hold on, I have children doing things.
Children.
Roth takes out a small piece that he grabbed from from earlier and just warms it up and eats it again.
Why are you still eating that thing?
What? You don't carry food with you?
I carry good berries with me.
But I can make food on the spot now. I don't have to carry food anymore. Though I still have some.
But yes, two of the deities look very, very well known. One specifically is your deity.
Yeah. I thought I would spot up one somewhere. Does it say exactly whereabouts they are, or just?
I say it's one of this. They're all in little cubbies or on top of the shelving. Yours is in a little cubby. I say Sahanan.
Sahanine.
Sahanan.
Yeah. For a
They'll
while
have,
they're
like-
all.
She'll have different names too.
Yeah. And so there's always different names to different sides and different races. He sees you paying close attention to that one and goes, Ah, Gigara.
Eager?
Gigara. Darkness of the moon, stars.
No. Do they have other names at all?
Are you
Interesting.
one of her disciples?
I feel like I've seen them before.
Yes.
Well, those seem to have amnesia since
Oh,
we've arrived in this
Hold on,
realm.
sorry. Discord doing the thing.
Oh. Shit, fuck,
Yeah,
shit, fuck, shit, fuck, shit, fuck.
Well, that's one way of checking if it's.
Watch your language.
Fuck, shit, fuck, shit, fuck, shit.
That's it. I'm getting the soap.
No. My griminess will wash away.
You know what?
I said my griminess will wash
Speaking
away.
us back.
Well, you weren't able to hear us, so I was just going shit, fuck, shit, fuck, shit, fuck. All I said before you weren't able to hear was that Willow here seemed to have an amnesia since we've arrived here.
Let me see. As he walks over to Willow, looks at you, and goes, Little one,
Yes.
you are, yes,
Yes.
moon elf, though only partially so. Ears give it away a bit.
Well, that part I can kind of remember. Yes.
Does anything else seem odd about them, perchance?
Not too particular,
Okay then.
though. I don't remember the last time I've seen a moon elf wearing such dark clothing. Usually more brighter, like the full moon. But that was centuries ago. I've been stuck in Barovia for a very long time.
How long have you been in Barovia? I've been here for about like 800 years.
There we have been, unfortunately, stuck here for about 700 of that.
Oh dear.
Well,
That's
now we
quite a
know
long
who's
time.
older in the group here. Doctor, you're old as hell.
Well, as I told you, I'm over 1,000 years old, but I have no idea how much older than 1,000 that I am.
I say, not too surprising of your a lot, Doctor.
You know of my kind.
I've seen your kind around on Barovia back when. They were a lot more feral, though.
Yeah, that sounds like them.
I haven't seen too many lately. Say,
Late?
I've only ever seen, well, the visage of one doctor porter around the cart here and there,
That would be me.
and some in the far north mountains.
Wait, they're still alive.
I've only heard a tale of a couple or so. They say they seen him around the Mad Mage whenever he's having his fits.
Near the oh my god.
We need to investigate the Mad Mage as well, and also messing with the lake.
Well, this is probably something I should let you lot know, but if you're going to be traveling with me, it's probably best you know, because more than likely when we hit a town, they're not going to let me in. But my kind, very dangerous. They're not like me. They, as he said, they are very feral. They are capable of primitive technology and primitive civilization, but they are. Let me tell you a story. Long, long ago, where I'm from, these creatures are all over forlorn. My kind. About 99% of the population is me. We are made from people like you.
Oh,
I mean, there's a whole lot of different kind of people in this room, so
Well, you
There's a
would
whole
more
lot of
than
different
likely not
ways of
survive the
making.
process. The dwarf more than likely would not survive the process. You definitely would not survive the process, but you, on the other hand, would.
oh, yay! I'm special, but I don't know if that's a good thing.
No, not you. You would die.
Oh, yay! Still don't know
But-
if that's a good thing.
amazing.
More than likely, they would eat you before they even attempted to try. My
Fun.
The name Edward Wolfenstein, my name, is not actually my name. It's my host's name. Edward was he was a half elf, quite like you, but half human, which is what they need to for the transformation to work. You have to be at least somewhat human.
Oh, but that do not work with me.
Yeah, you would
Fine.
Well, that's nice to know.
Oh yeah. Well, I wasn't worried about it until he made mention of the mage. We cannot the process in making us is a very old ritual. It's dark magic, obviously. Only wizards and the shamans of my kind are capable of transforming half-humans and humans into what I have. And the process is very excruciating. In fact, I think Edward is still somewhat alive within me. I am utilizing his soul to exist.
Again, fun.
Yes, it's not. It's
Seems quite complicated.
It sounds like quite the ordeal.
It is. Edward lost a lot when I came into the picture. He lost his family, his wife and daughter. He sacrificed himself so they could run. My kind, we were sent by Tristan to hunt down druids because druids are a problem. They threatened him. And, we'll watch.
You're a goat.
I'm not a ghost. I'm a living being.
I can barely.
Yeah, I can barely hear Volt.
I
All I heard was mumbling. I just keep mumbling.
Sinless drunk as fuck, don't I know?
Hello.
Hello.
The reason why I was a little sad in the tent is because the pancake recipe is Edward's. He used to cook it for his daughter. I sadly took that away from me. Not my choice, because we don't really get a choice.
You know, it seems
We
like
are
we've made
created and we are controlled. And there's not much we can do about that. In fact, I'm quite unique among my kind because, honestly, we're not intelligent. I am able to access my host's intelligence. In no large part to Ilmater's grace and my mentor's aid.
So would it be possible for your other kind to reach the state that you're in? Or is that not
It is possible, but only by those of Ilmater's will, and it's not a process that I'd be willing to take because in order to fix them, even partially, to my state, a priest of Ilmater would have to take on at least a portion of their affliction. I can't do that, otherwise I'd just be trading places.
Right.
Yeah. And there are no other priests of Ilmater here. At least as far as I know, and not ones I would imagine would be willing to make that sacrifice.
No, I'd imagine not.
If you see one of my kind, don't try to run. They are designed to never tire. They will not rest. They will follow you to the ends of the earth. They don't need food. They don't need water, unlike me. They will hunt you down and kill you.
Well,
Fun.
anyways, that's a whole nother issue then.
I think he forgot to take his medication again.
Back to the dreams. They had started about 50 years ago. They're about your sister.
Just immediately.
Sorry, we need to get back on topic here, although I'd love to.
Not that.
He was like he was going through one of his episodes again.
I'm going through an episode. I lived through it.
You know what's bad when the guy that usually has episodes says it.
Yeah. The old man is doing weird things again. Well, the dreams are mostly of my sister. She speaks of a place down in the southeast. It's up in the mountains. A temple of ill will. She says that it's where it all began.
Yeah.
It's southeast.
Yes. If we go back to the
His sister's
Map of-
name was what?
Katrina.
Petrina?
Katrina. Let me write it down for you so we're not doing some weird things again.
Yeah.
I'm quite honestly surprised a lot of them survived.
I mean, you said they're unrelenting and don't need to eat and all those things. I mean, we required them
When
to
we
be killed.
came into Barovia, we went mad. We started wandering. Some of us wandered. Some of us started killing each other. Others just killed themselves. We lost our connection to Tristan and living our entire lives following a person's orders and lose that connection. It's difficult.
Perhaps this red mage ended up taking upon the few that were left and became the new Tristram for them.
More than likely, it's still something that we have to take care of. I prefer we kill them all.
And if we ever
Yes,
meet them,
as
gonna be
heartless
the
as
option.
that sounds, we need to eradicate.
If this red mage was, or mad mage, not red mage, was able to take this place of Tristram for you, or your kind,
I'd rather not. I'm disconnected permanently.
that I wasn't suggesting you become reconnected. I'm suggesting, would they still be mad if they were have that position filled again?
Yes, they'd all still be cannibalistic monsters.
Fair.
So kill them.
Yeah, just kill them. If even one of them knows how to do the ritual themselves, they'll end up kidnapping human people and converting them. That's how we expand. That's how we breed. Since we are infertile due to the process, we have to make more by kidnapping, breeding.
God, at least it ain't like another creature's ways.
Similar to how goblins work in my world, but not quite the same.
Anyway,
We don't talk about
back
them.
up here.
We don't talk about them, please.
It's fine.
So back in the map.
Back at the map. I'm at the southeast corner. Or the
Should also probably
Actually, it should be
mention,
yeah,
Go
actually
ahead.
very south.
south.
Very
South.
south. Yeah, very south.
Very south.
Mount Gak is south.
Oh, I see it.
Not just because he's telling us about it, we shouldn't know the exact location. We just have a rough something about it.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
a rough area.
Okay.
So
I
whenever
see
you
where
go
that
to
opening
make-
is right here. Yeah. So.
Let me mark it on your map.
There's someone in danger. Let me mark it.
Quest marker. Fine.
Petrina. His name is what?
Hold up.
Leader of the
Should have put it on
Dawn.
the D&D
Dusk.
notes.
I'm
by the
working on it.
way.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
I really like this picture.
Yeah.
This is Casimir.
Casimir, leader of the Dawn or Dusk Elves. Which one was it?
The Dusk Elves.
Cashmere.
Leader of the Dusk.
You were wrong wrong channel.
That's alright.
It's copy and
That's what
paste.
you think.
Yep.
Casimir with a K.
God damn it. Patrina. I was so close. There's a difference between an A and E.
I'll delete the other ones, don't worry.
Alright.
Okay, continue the dreams.
That is it. That is all she says before she disappears into the mist.
Have you made the journey to this temple? I know it's of ill will, but
We have tried. However, there is something protecting in the area as you go along the pass. A giant bad rock.
A giant
Oh,
rock.
Bird rock.
I already know what these things are. I see them a lot in RPG
Giant
fucking
bird of
games.
rock.
yeah,
Range.
It's rock without the K. Rock.
I know. I know that one.
Yeah, I was the same for the others in case.
Oh.
It's a C, not a K. R-O-K, I believe. Or R-O-C, I believe.
Fucking Jesus.
Yeah, it's just a C.
Right, have her, rock blocks the path.
Yugi's gonna history check. Oh yeah, I definitely know what they are.
I say, yeah, you definitely know of the rocks, as they are giant fucking buds. Say, little to a fault to those that take care of them and are extremely territorial to those areas.
Those things. Yeah, I never liked them much. But,
There you go, just in case you're wondering.
Yeah, they're huge.
I've fought them in my other campaign.
Actually, not huge, gargantuan.
Yeah, they pretty big. They fought. Decided to attack us on a flying airship.
Oh man, that's fun.
Yeah, so we had to make sure the flying airship didn't go down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anywho, well, let's Seems like that's the resolve your dream issue is to get to the temple. Perhaps situating a device to possibly tie down this bird might be
That might be
advantageous.
best.
What?
Yes.
I can't send wave after wave of men to deal with it.
That's not what I was
unfortunately.
saying. I'm saying developing or coming up with some sort of tool or weapon that could restrain the beast so that it's easier for men to fight it. Because, yeah, sending men
Catapult
after the
with
men would not
giant
be
net.
beneficial.
It's hard to do so with such giant creatures.
Catapult with giant net.
Yeah, that could work.
Okay,
The
but
ballista
who's
with
gonna
a
put a
rope.
net on the other side?
That and the Selenka Pass. They have to go through it. You get to it is a long and winding path along the mountains.
Watch you.
It used to be a lot easier when the old little town along the river was still here, but
Times
he
change.
looks. Yeah, he looks at you, Doctor, and goes, "Times change, and unfortunately, that place is now a swamp."
Even worse.
Even worse, a Dark Souls level.
Oh no.
Oh god!
It's poisoned.
It's a poison swamp. Yes.
Everybody roll.
It's actually a poison swamp.
I have to find a bond.
Hero, is it actually a poison swamp?
We don't know that.
You don't know.
No, I'm asking if the guy said it was a poison swamp.
He just said it was a swamp.
Yes, you
Yes.
Kojima.
The old ruins of Perez.
Perhaps we'll come across some magic at some point that can help in this situation then, instead of developing a very large-scale tool, such as a catapult or a ballista.
What was that?
I'm
You
sorry.
talking to me?
No, not really. I was just simply suggesting different weapons of, siege.
Siege. Why are
I
you using
mean,
those things?
we have a dwarf that constantly makes things.
I mean, true. I mean, can you make a smaller restrainment device for a giant bird there, Grosh?
A
Yeah.
small restraining device for a giant bird.
Portable, maybe. Not necessarily small.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
No problem.
Next. Where did I put the thing?
Everywhere.
Develops a gun.
I mean, look at the thing standing next to him. I'm pretty sure we could probably do it.
You don't even know what a gun is.
Was that a game?
Yeah, obviously no.
Yeah.
But you won't have that kind of thought if you don't know what a gun is.
I know of ballista, I know of catapult, I know of crossbow, I know of the bow, I know of I saw a kid using a sling once.
Oh, beep.
What was that other one?
Which one?
The one you just said.
Catapult,
No, after that.
ballista,
After that.
crossbow.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I mean, don't they have like
You have a
old-fashioned-
crossbow. What did you mean you don't know?
No, I thought you were talking about something else. It'll sound like crush.
What?
What?
Anyways, he'll put his mind to it. We'll come back to you if we've developed a solution for your situation here.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll do that.
Aye. Well, if you ever do wish to pass by, let me know and I will come with you.
course.
I wish to know a lot more about that place myself.
Well, we need to work on the lake first, unfortunately. Otherwise, the people of Valaki will probably starve.
Ah, yes.
Also, the no-
I know it's a stretch, but why don't you ask the nice ladies around the mill?
The mill. Where's... what? Where?
The windmill, just east of Valaki.
Oh,
oh, the
We've-
windmill that we were at that one time.
yes, we kind of got a bad premonition being there.
A crow told us to fuck off.
Oh. Well, the crows told you that.
Well,
Yes.
yes.
Oh. I would say, hey, maybe it'd be a good idea to heed their warnings. The ladies, although they are nice and the pastries help you with the dreams every so often.
I seriously would suggest not eating those pastries.
Do you have anything that have to show
If-
proof that that what was it called? A letter of introduction, something along those lines.
Gosh, I don't want to be introduced into those ladies. Technically, you've already met one.
Oh, we did.
Yes, you tried to get them to develop, I think it was a Rebecca Y.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was.
It's still waiting on that. I need to talk to them anyways. Even
yes.
more of a reason to have that letter of introduction.
You keep that thought stuck in your mind and we'll come back to it. We gotta take care of the lake first.
I mean, is it the same ladies?
It sounds like it is, yes.
Burn the witches.
Don't mind Sidla,
Oh.
she's drunk. Kidding.
Well,
Yeah,
with
don't
that,
matter.
you have your leads, I guess.
I mean, honestly, they are a good. They might be a good source of food, at least for the time being. As unfortunate as that sounds,
I don't like them. Anyways, thank you for the info. So we'll look into your issue as well.
Alright.
At the very least, can we mention your name when we meet with those lovely ladies?
Oh,
Do-
yes, thank you.
No,
Lovely
he
ladies.
asked if if Karash can use his name as when they introduce
Oh,
themselves.
yes.
Ah,
Yes,
all right.
that's fine.
Okay.
Adventure.
Steward, I got his permission.
To
Wait,
what?
you needed his permission?
Nothing.
I did wanna ask. I'll turn around when I'm at the door and I'll say, there isn't by chance any more elves around here, is there?
He looks to you and sadly shakes his head no and says, in fact, little
Oh,
man,
you went back for some reason without a reason, Sinla.
I thought I might be able to hear Willow.
in fact, little miss, you are probably the only female elf in this entire realm.
You know,
Yep. Willow, stop asking. Stop searching for bones.
I
Get over
have
here.
this little look on my face when he says that, and I'm like, ah, that's a shame.
Willow, stop searching for bones and get back over here.
What? Well, I'll be on my way, but if you by chance find out if
Yes.
this
Go see what's
deity
going on with
does,
Willow.
if this deity does have any other names, let me know.
Very well.
see
Okay, no, I'll
Rex
join this
just
one.
Rex just comes in, picks up Willow, puts
What
it
the fuck?
outside.
What the fuck?
Good job, Rex.
that was kind of rude.
Yeah, it was kind of unnecessary, to be honest.
Listen, if she was taking too long,
What do you mean?
we're on the
Just-
move.
Can I not have my own conversations?
Huh? You were talking to somebody?
Gosh, does not think so.
This is the damn first elf people I find here, and you won't let me have any fucking time.
You talked to them, didn't you? thought the conversation had ended. That's why we're leaving.
Well, if it's any consolation, my host was half elf.
I'm half elf as well.
Karash is a dwarf.
I meant-
He's surrounded by elves.
Believe it or not, but I do have elf blood in me.
Yes.
The fucking elves. At least none of them are actually pure elves. Where are we going again?
I should
Oh, yeah,
probably also mention we're going to the lake.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
the
know,
cart's
north.
this way, right?
North
Yeah.
past the lake.
Let's say we can just
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah.
zip zoop zop.
Okay, fast trap.
I should mention also that my kind do have a telekinetic link to one another. So they are quite literally the perfect soulmate. Don't need to eat, don't need to drink, don't need to rest, and can talk to one another in pure silence. So yeah, it's fun. You're gonna have
Right.
fun.
Right, Terminator. Jeez.
I'm not gonna have fun if they come after me.
If you're disconnected, you don't have this link anymore, I imagine.
I still have the I actually don't know. I haven't met one of my kind in such a long time.
Wait, does that mean
I
they
assume-
know what you're thinking right now?
Well, I think it's probably got a
Say with-
proximity limit.
After you had pretty much accommodated yourself as a priest of what the fuck is Gosco?
Ilmater.
Ilmater, yeah,
4th of July, by the way.
yeah.
Someone's setting off fireworks in my neighborhood.
I'm surprised there's not
They're
more
good,
fireworks
to be
being set
honest.
off in my neighborhood. Usually there are.
A lot of them have already thrown down a lot of theirs. Pretty much waiting for
the
tomorrow.
actual weekend.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But after you became prince of Ilmater,
I'm the prince now.
a priest of Ilmater.
Oh, congratulations.
You mostly have kept your doctorly ways and stayed on paths or main paths around settlements going from Kresk, Valaki, and Barovia here and back. You do remember old Berez before it was destroyed?
Was I invited there? Or did they hate?
I'd say for the most part, they probably didn't like you too much until the events that destroyed it. Then they probably will like you a little bit better.
Because then they needed me.
Yes, they needed you until they were completely wiped out.
Yes. Well, as I said before, I could have sworn my kind was dead. And the fact that there's a wizard out there that has control of them, it worries me. Because honestly, what that could mean is that any person that has gone missing is over there and is now one of me.
Oh, great.
Well, have there been stories of kidnappings in the area, at least?
This is Barovia. People disappear all the time.
Well, I suppose it's true.
Yeah.
But up north, I don't...
We don't exactly have a missing persons report out here.
Why not?
We just assumes people are dead when they go missing.
So we have no idea how many of these of your kind will be running up against.
Yeah, I have no clue.
I mean, how
Hopefully not a whole lot.
at a base level, how strong are your kind on a basic, like let's say one's been alive for 20 years, let's say. how about dangerous would that individual be?
Well, I should say during the healing process, my kind do not age. But I do. I have been feeling myself age now. I don't know how long I have. Quite honestly, I've been as I said, I've been alive for over 1,000 years. There's no telling how long left I have now. Could be a few weeks, a couple hundred years, a few decades. Could croak over here in a couple of minutes. I don't know.
I can imagine if you're feeling your age, it'll be the point in which you can't
Oh,
move
there I
muscles.
go.
I'm waiting for to die during one of our like normal sessions, just suddenly out of nowhere. Oh, I am dead now.
The thing is, they do not age. They will not age. So they're just as nimble and ferocious as they were when they were first created, unless they sustained any injuries.
Wait, why
During
do you
it.
then? Like, what's different between you and them?
When I was healed by my mentor, he took on a lot of the afflictions that made me into the monster that I was. In the process of taking some of those onto him, I became more of what my host was. As a result, my aging process started up again, though it's a lot slower than most creatures.
Okay.
That's why I also have to eat. That's why I have to drink. That's why I have to rest. I'm old and I can feel it.
You're not that old.
I'm probably
Well-
more old than most long-lived species.
To put it in perspective, Doctor's older than Karash, who looks like he's ancient.
Well, in
that's
that
'cause
case,
Karash's under a lot of stress.
listen. In that case, Doctor, let me do this real quick.
As he comes closer to the doctor, pulls out a fucking bolt,
Oh fuck.
and just pricks him on the fucking arm. Says,
What
All
the?
right, thank you.
and just walks away. Along, he takes the bolt with the.
Walks away where?
Everyone
We're on
just
the
looks out
wagon.
and goes,
Yeah.
He scoots over.
What the hell was that for?
Don't worry
everyone
about it.
just looks over at him and goes,
Just need a little bit of your blood.
For what?
Huh? What?
"Quiet."
What'd I do?
He's a
You
fucking
pricked me and
vampire,
you
isn't he? I fucking knew something was wrong with him.
This is an evasive procedure. I didn't even give you permission.
You didn't say no,
You just poked me without permission.
You didn't give him time.
but you did not say no, correct?
You didn't give him time.
That's
You,
not how
you
this
just
works.
came up here and changed me pretty much.
Oh, god damn it. Alright.
I wouldn't worry about it.
So, a little bit of time, you go back through Valaki and head back up to. Oop. He's not here anymore. To the shores. As you reach the shores of Lake Savage, you don't see the creatures anymore.
Oh, hey, they're gone.
I'm gonna go let the Burgermeister know about the situation. Doctor, if you want to start doing the dissection.
Yeah, I might as well start investigating how this creature works. If there's anything we can do to protect ourselves from it.
I feel like it's gonna
What do
be
you
more
mean?
like a lunch break.
Yeah, I will help. I will help.
You're gonna help me dissect this creature. Do you have any medical experience whatsoever?
Listen, I can make these.
Karash
See,
probably
just-
says, nope.
With fucking tinker/thieves tools, he makes like I want to call a surgeon set, but I don't know if there's actually a fucking surgeon set. But yeah,
Okay. Do you know how to use it?
The knife, dissecting.
Okay, there's more to it than that, but alright, I guess I can use some help.
Just tell him to pass the tools. Don't let him touch it.
Oh my.
I have my own tools, it's fine. Alright. I think do you want me to do like a medicine check on the creature to see if I can't figure things out about it?
Give me a nature check.
Nature check.
Actually,
do
hold
an
on.
Can I do arcane?
Karash randomly starts having PTSD flashbacks.
Let's say you can do an arcane to see their magical preference.
Rush will do
But you're
that.
not gonna. Yeah.
All right. Well, if we're doing a nature check,
Yeah, you can easily see that. Although they are physically not really harmless, but they don't have too much in the way of physical combativeness, except for those tendril spears and their own tentacles that they can wrap around someone. The spear that comes out of their hand, it looks like it comes out of a little socket that, or a little no, it's talking about hole in them, and that has a secretion, and that essentially you take a little strand of either hair or whatnot, not stick, and just coat it in long line of bone-like material.
These are kind of weird.
Well,
I
I'm
like
probably gonna
these.
throw up.
Are you watching us do this?
Well, I'm probably around.
Willow is looking at the bone spear and going, yes.
so they're able to create these bone spears out of. Would there be a
sorry?
way
Actually,
to?
give me an idea, so as I hit that.
Would there
Yeah.
be a way to inhibit these secretions?
Let's see here. From you looking at it, no, there would not be. And say since it's an internal thing that's happening within their body, coming out, no, unless you cut off the arms themselves.
Cut
Okay.
off your
I
arm.
was thinking more along the lines of, would there be something we could introduce into them that would help inhibit these secretions?
Hmm.
Why don't we
There
just
may be.
look for the sack?
I beg your pardon?
Would I have to do like a check for that?
And say with your
Listen, I
do a
got this.
proper medicine check.
Proper medicine check.
Survival.
Probably be a little bit because my connection to the server is interrupted.
Your connection to the server is a little bit delayed. We're going to go ahead and send that in about a half hour. Please stand by.
There it goes.
Yeah, half hour already. We'll just look at that. Time flies.
Alright.
He has
The pro-
advantage, okay? Because I am there
Proper-
helping him.
yeah, with the proper medicine check back there, you start probing into the flesh of it, looking into internal organs, the heart, all of it looking heavily foreign. Though
Strange.
bits and pieces, like the heart itself, look like they would be part of a humanoid creature. Probably either of elven descent or human descent. Both of them have hearts roughly around that same area.
Very strange. This rib cage kind of looks humanoid, but I don't see anything. I don't see anything that attaches to the arms. Should we destroy the arms, Edwards?
There might be something that we could use to inhibit the secretions, so that way they can't use their bone spears.
The secondary thing, though, is actually within the head carapace itself. You see, the mind is a bit more wrinkly.
Well,
Let's
it's got
say,
a lot of wrinkles on that brain.
let's say, yeah, it's a pretty small boy. But more than that, you start messing around with it. You feel like, even though it's dead, whenever you touch certain areas, you feel like you have some odd spike in your telepathic range.
Oh.
Like you could feel that it was trying to, or something is trying to make contact with you, but then it's gone the next second.
That's odd. There's something that's trying to get into my head when I push this. I'm
You just
gonna.
do it. Ow. Ow.
I'm going to.
You're
see
right,
if
Doctor.
I can't. Well, watch me for a little bit. I'm going to see if I can't make contact, or at least listen in to whatever's poking through this little telekinetic
Yeah.
barrier here.
You do that.
Just Karash just slices off the piece off the foot and starts chewing on it.
Yeah, you do that.
Let's say you take off a bit of tentacle there.
All right.
In the
So
meantime,
I'm going to attempt to try and establish a connection, I guess.
okay. Say with that, give me a concentration check.
Concentration. So a constitution check.
Yes, Constitution.
Yeah. Would that be a save?
Nothing's attacking you.
It's a concentration.
Since
so-
you're not in concentration right now, we'll just say it's a regular Constitution.
Okay. It would still be the same. But
Yes, I know.
18.
Okay. You're able to poke and prod to get until you feel that little blip again, but this time you hold that spot and try to keep it there. As you do, something invades your mind. It's not so much voices or anything like that. It's imagery. Something deep under the depths. Dark. You see a number of these things. Tens of them. Something much larger. Much more. As soon as you see this thing, trying to describe it, its eyes, you feel like its eyes immediately are looking around before it shifts straight to you. And immediately you are pushed back out. Like you are thrown out of your mind real quick before you are back in your body.
Oh gosh.
What happened?
Well, there's quite a few down there, and I think I just made
If you're
contact
talking
with
right
Big
now,
Mama.
I cannot hear it.
Oh, ripperoni.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Through the eyes, through the eyes, through the eyes.
Shit, fuck, shit,
I was
fuck, shit,
gonna-
fuck, shit, fuck, shit, fuck, shit, fuck.
I was gonna say Willow's gonna be currently trying to take the freaking boat out of its.
Photo? What photo?
Taking
Yeah,
bones.
taken the bone out of its arm.
Shit.
Okay.
Shit.
I
Oh,
hear you guys.
there is
Okay.
no arm. That's what we were saying earlier. There is no arm bone.
Hero is back.
It
Well, it's like
has
Okay,
a
wait.
a bone
spear.
spear.
Yeah.
I'm trying to take it.
Oh, the bone spear.
Okay. I say you grab the spear. It's just like a regular spear, but made of bone.
Oh, you got
This
bone
would be a
spear.
fine addition to my collection.
Collection.
You can
That's
give it to Chester.
weaponry.
Just to get
And heavy-
upgrades.
Listen, it's heavily secreted. Are you sure you should be touching that?
It gets a 1d6 spear.
Yay! Just I got an upgrade.
Well then.
Ironically, that's a spear that you could both use to summon skeletons and use in combat. Because there's
I'm
no
gonna do-
specificness to the
I'm
skeletons.
gonna do both. I'm gonna put it on Chester. He's got a spear arm.
All right. So then, what did Edward see?
Well, I saw about tons of them under the water, and I think I made contact with Big Mama. She kicked me out.
A what?
Tons of them.
Tons of them.
I'm sorry. Past the tons of them, there's a what?
Listen, I don't think it's that kind of Big Mama. Right?
There's something bigger down there. It's
Oh, great. So there's something worse than these things?
yes, there's something worse than these.
Okay, well, have fun doing that then.
That's quite concerning. I think we might have to not be near this lake.
That sounds like a brilliant idea.
You were there a while ago to go tell the Burgermeister about the lake situation.
Mm-hmm.
For the secretions, we could try some paralytics. I could at least inhibit the secretions a bit.
Let's say. You probably easily do that.
We'd have to find at least some herbs and probably coat our weapons with them. It doesn't have to be strong, just enough to maybe throw them off their game.
What you're saying is, we need to find something that to affect the secretion, but at the same time, this body needs to be fresh in order for us to use it.
What?
How would you know the effect will work?
I mean, yeah, that's true. It would require field testing. Is the body still secreting?
No.
No. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, it would require some field testing, but we could run to a herbalist in town and see if they have anything that would induce any sort of paralysis. Could be minor, or could be strong.
You guys remind me of
Numbness.
something. I'm gonna get salt instead.
Salt?
He's gonna actually go get sugar.
Salt. There's a difference between them.
That would dehydrate them.
Yeah.
And according to what the elf told us, they don't survive long when they're dehydrated. So that is something. Yeah, we could use that. The only issue with that is we'd have to get them out of water, or we'd have to induce so much salt that it doesn't matter how much, if they're underwater or not.
Yeah. Might have to
So
figure that
you
out.
do you recognize the issue on that salt issue as well.
Yeah.
If you introduce all that salt, salt and pretty much make this a saltwater lake,
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
kill
nobody
the entire
would drink
ecosystem.
it.
Yeah, we essentially would
Nah.
screw up the food supply for the town.
And nobody
be
would be
fine.
able to drink it because it would dehydrate them all.
They have other lakes. Yeah.
Yeah, far away.
Yeah.
This is literally their food source right here and their water source. We
They
can't
go
just
over
turn
here.
it into a saltwater thing.
Why don't we drag
I
them
mean-
out and just throw salt on them?
Yeah, we can do that.
Make 'em salty boys.
Here's a crazy idea, right? Here's a crazy idea. What if we grab a bunch of salts, we melt it, and then we mold it?
Salt
It would
weapons.
dissolve in the water still.
Salt weapons.
It's still better than throwing a bunch of
Salt
salt
arrows.
into the
I'm-
lake.
Okay, listen, I know what I'm gonna do. We're gonna get a salt, like a normal size salt shaker, and I'm just gonna shake salt over my fist, and when I punch them, it'll hurt more.
What? Why don't you just put the salt in your hand?
Because then it'll be inside my palm, inside my hand, and when I punch them with a fist, it won't do anything because it'll be inside my hand. I won't touch them.
Slap them.
Yeah.
But we can
But
combine
slap
Way of
what
the
we
open
can
ball.
do is combine the paralytics with the salt. We don't kind of try to morph the two together, see what happens.
Well, the issue still stands.
Mhm.
How would we apply those things if we're underwater?
Why don't you
There.
just put them on the crossbow bolts?
The issue still stands.
Even better yet, are you gonna breathe?
Yeah, how are
The
we gonna
issue
breathe?
still stands even more.
You don't need to prove.
I mean, you can fire a crossbow with the water. It's
Yeah, it does, but it doesn't
Once.
retain its speed.
It would work for a little bit until the stuff dissolves off of it. The herbs would still remain, at least, depending. But
out of character. Could you not make it into like a harpoon launcher sort of thing?
I mean, if we're
So-
talking about
Yeah.
like an injection type
You
of thing,
could?
but it requires more time.
But you would need to have Karash make that.
Yeah,
Which
you're
it
already
wouldn't
telling,
take him that long.
but you're already telling me to make a fucking giant ass portable device that we can use to capture the rock.
We don't have to do that yet, though.
Which one are you asking Karash to do? Listen, Karash can't be doing everything.
Do you want the trebuchet or do you want the mini trebuchet? I'll make both, but not right now.
well,
Either way, it's a
alright,
trebuchet, so that's epic.
here's a thought. There are fish that can produce toxins. We could see. Well, we're pretty much adding more to the list, but we could mix the toxins. At least we'd know that the toxin would still stay on the weapon.
You're given a reminder. What fish?
Yeah, that's also the issue.
God just told us there's no fish.
Well, we can't use herbs. We can't use salt. What do? I mean, if we could use those, but they'd have to be out of water in order for us to do that. We can't
think
breathe
that that's-
underwater, and honestly, we should probably be investigating that wizard up north of the lake.
How many grappling hooks can we make? Or
Make
harpoons?
you purchase those unless Krosh wants to spend
How
some time
many
making a lot.
harpoons are in the city of Valaki?
I don't know.
I'd
Here,
say probably a few spears I can really tie into something like that, but yeah.
we're going to pull them out of the water using harpoons.
That's
You are not stopping me.
That's going to be extremely difficult to do. As I said, there are tons of them, and then the one big mama.
Hiru,
That's
just say yes or
fine.
no in regards to that idea I gave you.
Oh, let me see.
if something like that were to work, we'd have to be able to corral them in a certain area so we could easily get them. But this lake is massive, and they're deep, deep at the bottom of the lake.
Well, time to drop bombs in the lake.
Let's see here. You could. It's gonna take at least a long rest though.
I see. I see. At least I found a solution for it.
For the rock already?
For what?
For what? Which? Okay, never mind. Just still come up if it comes
Yeah,
up.
that's why I made it vague. Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
want to say the answer.
All right. Well,
I could probably just make it a quick trip to the Burgermeister, just simply warning him about the lake. Since that's what Stuart was doing during this dissection period.
Sinla!
Yeah.
Sinla?
Eh.
Where did Stewart go?
so
Uh,
where on the brain was the part where the
over there.
telekinetic link was?
Now,
Oh.
maybe we'll tell the ruler about the lake.
I was like, here's specific spots in the brain.
Hmm.
Brain, Jesus fucking Christ. All right. Let's say more around the frontal lobe kind of deal.
Frontal lobe. We could sever their connection.
The what? What connection?
At least they have a telepathic connection to each other, more than likely, and the mother. If we aimed at the frontal lobe during our attacks, we could sever the connection, rendering them confused. This is if we're in one-on-one battles. It is a weak point.
What you're saying is, for those that have to fight them up close, they have to climb up a 10-foot creature and attack them on the forehead.
I'm not saying it's going to be easy. I'm just saying that this is a weak point.
Noted.
If you're a ranged, if you use your crossbow, you can aim there. If
Yes.
just try, yeah.
Chester, write that down.
Aim for the frontal lobe
Write that down. Write that down.
and sever the connection.
Just shoot them harder.
Chester failed to write it down. Has neither pen or pencil.
And Stuart is curling out around because he's hitting the Burgermeister.
Yeah.
And
He
Simla
dro-
doesn't
he
feel like writing
throws
it
it in
down.
the sand.
It's
Oh,
something.
my.
The herbs and the salt won't work, but this should.
So, what mainly do we need of this body to be preserved, and what can we use for consumption?
What?
Finish
Are
most of it.
safe to eat?
Edward looks at all of it and is like, I could eat this entire thing.
No. I'm asking, which one do we need to preserve now, and which one can we keep for food later?
Well,
Say,
I guess the tentacles, chop off the tentacles if you want.
I'm aware of that. I've already eaten a piece. I mean, what?
You're asking me what we could eat now or preserve later.
If you're confused, out of character, if you're confused, Karash is asking, which one do we need to preserve so we can test the herbs later? Because it's gonna rot.
Oh, the arms, but they're not producing secretions anymore. So it doesn't
So we
really
can't have a
matter.
field test
Yeah.
on it anymore.
Mm.
Okay.
They're no longer screening. Never mind. That means everything's food now.
Yeah, everything's food now.
All right. This half is mine. This half is yours.
I can make stuff out of this. This can be all of ours.
Fair.
I don't feel like I want to eat any of that.
More for
That's
me.
not bad.
Can I
Just
get
ignore,
Willow's share?
just ignore how humanoid it looks and the fact that it has a elvish to humanish heart and brain.
Makes it even better for me.
Yeah, facts. I'm not eating it anymore for definite. I
I would
took
like
its
to
bone.
have Willow's share, please. You got that down, Edward?
I took its bone at least. I took it for Chester.
You can have the bone.
He has spear arm now.
Now I gotta ask Stewart if he wants his share.
Oh, the gold? Yeah, I would prefer.
No, I'm
having
talking
my
about the food.
Oh.
But yes, the gold. What do we do with the gold?
Well, we
I can
would.
hold on to it if you want.
You
I
would say
prefer to
that.
have some on me, and I think Willow here has been burning a hole in her pocket.
What pocket? She has the bag of holding.
It's a figure of speech.
I want the
Well,
money,
yes, I
basically.
figured that out, but I don't see a pocket.
Well, if you know it's a figure of speech, she doesn't need a pocket for it to work.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Oh my.
I've had this spell scroll for ages, and it apparently takes 50 gold.
We should probably
Are we
give them
just
the gold
so-
by now.
Another character. Are we just waiting for Stuart to come back and
Yeah, we're pretty much waiting for Stuart.
Yeah,
to come
just
back.
wait. As Stuart goes back, the town is slow again, slowly recovering, but also slowly going into the next festival.
Right.
Oh,
Let's go.
Well, that's good, I guess. So
Did they host one of these like every weekend?
Roughly.
Why?
that was
Because-
described.
If they don't,
I know, but like, Hiru, why?
what do you mean? Why? There was a whole. We did a whole fucking arc
I
about
know.
why.
I know, but I'm
It
not
literally-
asking
it literally said
why
in-
they hold a festival. I'm asking Hiru why.
It literally
Why?
said in the
Here,
book
no,
that
here-
they have to do it on these specific days, on these
Here
specific
you go, Volk.
times, every time.
There's
Here
a
you go, Volk.
book?
Here you go, Volk. Why not?
Well,
Okay, I
Why
can understand because
not?
you're drunk
Dear
right
Lord.
now, but what the
Volk, you have homework.
He doesn't remember.
Volk, you
Okay,
have
no, this isn't even this isn't even that. I didn't know there was a book.
Volk, you have to do some homework now.
Yes!
You actually have to go to my VOD's channel and
we're
rewatch a
playing
couple of the
D&D?
sessions.
I didn't know this was based off of a book.
Okay,
not just the book,
well,
but
no.
also
Okay, there's a book that has the history of the Vlakovic family, and
Yes.
a lot of these festivals have been repeating themselves as they go along.
Yep.
And it's noted by Victor that a lot of these have some magical background, and when he finally reviews it all, they finally notice that these festivals have been bringing the church's sanctified grounds and expanding that throughout the town, even though sanctified isn't able to do that.
Ah.
yeah,
Probably
they,
not bad
it
then.
essentially turns the entire town into hollowed ground for about a week, and then they have to reapply it every week.
So
Ah.
what is the
That's what the
theme?
Shit happens the last time.
So what is the
Yeah.
theme they're going for this time?
I say, as you guys are walking around, or as you're walking around, the aim of this one seems to be a little rough on the edges because, again, they're just rebuilding.
Yeah.
But to
Question.
keep the peace of this one, they are around and grabbing old silverware at this point. You don't
So-
understand why they're just grabbing old silverware.
Okay.
So what you're saying is, after the fire festival, they're now just gathering things for the next festival, correct?
Yes.
After the fire
Okay, but we
festival,
don't
they
know it's
have
a
the
festival,
silverware
okay.
festival.
Yeah, you don't know what it is yet, but there will probably be some posters popping up soon.
Now it's the silverware festival.
That sucks for the female, man.
This is it's probably the most obnoxious way to live, but they're living as a result of it.
And it's just Stuart seeing all this madness while me and Edwards are.
I mean, technically,
Yeah.
you guys passed through town to get back to the lake, so.
Yes.
Yes,
but currently
we were
walking through
more-
town is Stuart, who sees a lot of things just because of past perception. So.
Poopy.
All right, Edward. Here's the iron chest. I will
Oh.
get 600. You guys can have the rest. Correct?
What? No. That's not how it works.
Will needs 50, at least.
Yeah. She can have the
No.
50. Everyone else gets the rest.
No. That's not how it works. You greedy son of a bitch.
I thought I was the greedy one.
Listen, I carried it here from all the way over there.
In your bag of holding, which means that you carried absolutely nothing, and you insisted upon it.
And I also swam to the lake to pick up the girl.
That doesn't much matter.
I didn't see you swimming there.
Because I'm not an idiot.
Oh, but the idiot deserves more. I got it.
Oh my
But
Well,
god.
you
the
know
iron
what?
chest is out in the
No,
open next
no,
to the.
You're right, but all the medical services has costed you quite a bit. In fact,
And what am I doing right now? Am I not helping you with medical service?
oh no, this is not enough. This is not
There will
enough.
be a medical fee.
So you're saying all those supplies of ale didn't help you either?
No, none of. Essentially, I am going to have to take about this much as he takes.
You don't have free healthcare in Briovia. You can't.
Everyone thought she heard knocking at her window. It's just fireworks.
Fireworks.
As he takes what would be like the even cut and puts
Roughly.
it in his pocket.
Fair enough. All right.
You don't live in Britannia. You don't have free healthcare. Sorry.
Karash pulls up his arm. He starts talking to his arm.
Not to sell?
Oh fucking
Make
god!
sure to make medical supplies because Doctor is a greedy son of a bitch.
What are you doing?
He's gone more mad. He's talking to his arm.
I know.
How much
Fucking Buzz
how much
Lightyear over
did we
here.
get? Like 650, right? So how many?
Yeah, it
how
was
many of us
650.
are-
I don't know how do you
There's
want to
like
divide this
five
into
of us.
5.
1, 2, 3.
There's like 5 of us.
There's 5.
Where?
Alright,
It's 130.
130.
Yeah.
All right. So
Unless you want to give some gold to Walter.
I am conveniently going to leave you 130 gold and then just and say that's how
Wait,
much it cost
Wait
me.
a minute. Wait a minute. Something seems wrong here. Rick, watch him.
Watch him. Not even like check
Karash.
the count, just watch him.
Karash switches the amounts.
And this is just your medical expenses. You didn't have insurance.
Oh, is that right? Is that right? So you're saying if you do you have medical insurance right now?
What?
Yeah.
I'm a doctor. I am the insurance.
Yes.
Are you?
In the meantime, Karash just switches the amount and gives you 130.
Oh,
No. I need this much. As he takes back, he gives you 130, takes the rest out, and in fact, I feel like like a generous person right now. So I am also gonna give Willow over here 130 gold. Oh yes, and look, Sinla over here as well.
Sitting over here like, you guys
130
got gold?
That's so.
Look,
Is that
yes,
so?
coming
And then
back.
Karash, he's just nodding his head. Yeah.
Yes, that's so. All right. It seems like this cost for this invention that you need for the rock is going to cost you 500 coins. Gold coins, by the way.
So wait, I have 130 gold coins now.
Uh-huh. Yep.
And then Stuart, hey, there's Stuart.
Where's Spank?
Stuart is still not back.
I am immediately using
This is
50 to
it's
get
probably
this
gonna
one.
be a bit here, but as you get closer to the tent that houses the Rockridge family, you are seeing him and Isaac talking, going more on about the next festival to come.
I just announced myself. Stuart here.
Ah, yes, Stuart! My good man.
Hello.
What is it I can help you with?
We have an update on the lake situation.
Oh, yes, what is going on?
Well, there seems to be some strange humanoid water creatures in the lake that seem to have some sort of mental power. For example, I don't know if you've seen them as of late because I dropped them off earlier with the guards, but the fisherman seems to be completely devoid of any thought. Almost like he's being controlled though as well. He tried to sacrifice a child to the lake. Completely absurd.
Well,
Did he spit his drink out?
yes. He looks at Isaac and he goes, "Yes, I did have a conversation with some of the guards up north about the man. He seemed well out of it. At this point, we don't have a place to hold prisoners as they are right now. So, for right now, the guards are just keeping him outside."
He's not really a physical threat, just keep him away from the lake. Honestly, I'd probably suggest that for anyone in the village. I don't think anyone should really go near the lake. We managed to take down one of these creatures. If Karash were here with me, I could show you a picture, but he is not, unfortunately. Anyways, there were two other ones that came out of the lake after we fought those ones. And to be honest, they weren't easy to take down. We're not even completely sure if that's all that's in the lake. We believe there might be more.
Well, at least not out more warning that to all the people. Stay away from the lake then.
That'd be advised, yes.
We need to definitely have something going on here. We need to make sure that lake is hospitable.
We're looking into it, my group, that is. There's also a case of a mad mage up north at the northern part of the lake. I believe there's some stories
yes.
of that being told to us before, but now we know it's a mage, and apparently there seems to be some goblin-like creatures that are roaming about that place.
I haven't heard anything about goblins, but I do know about the mad mage. He's a wild sort. Definitely mad. Always he's sending out spells and some other weird things into the lake.
It's
Maybe
spelled shit.
maybe something they would have to look into or whatnot, but he hasn't really harmed anyone with Velaki, so kept him out of mind.
I'll keep that in mind when we go to meet them.
Aye.
That's currently what we've learned right now. Yes. Well, that's. I just wanted to make sure that it was well known that the lake is currently very dangerous. I'll come back and update you whenever. Hopefully, we can manage a plan or take care of the situation somehow. In the meantime, I'd
Alright.
focus on your festivals and maybe double down on maybe getting some hunters to help provide provisions for the town.
Will do. Thank you.
With that, I'll be off.
At that, he goes back to Isaac and talks more of the silver spoon event.
Silver spoon.
Oh, we got spool for.
So you heading back?
Yes, I'll be heading back to the lake.
All right. At this point,
Oh, look, there's Stuart. There's Stuart right over there. I gotta give him my. I'm just so feeling so generous with this gold that I have, that I earned from all those medical bills that you incurred.
I'm sorry, what did I miss?
Yeah. And here, Stuart. Here's 130 gold.
As Edward is talking towards Stuart, Karas just grabs the iron chest and steps away.
Yes, you can keep that. I don't really care.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
I got what I wanted,
Yeah.
and I think everybody got what they needed. So
Sure.
you can
I mean,
keep-
Willow was like giggling in the corner of the wagon, so yeah.
I'm not entirely sure what happened here. I thought you were just dissecting the creature. With that in mind, did you
we
learn
were,
anything?
and we discovered a few things. Two of them completely useless.
Oh,
The third thing, however,
It's a bunch of meat. Look at this. Nice and juicy.
well, not that. The creatures have a telekinetic connection to one another. I know because I accessed it.
oh,
Now, in the lake, there are hundreds, well, probably tons of these things down there deep in the lake, as well as what I would describe as Big Mama.
right, okay. There's a bigger one, bigger fish, as they say.
Now, knowing that they have a telekinetic connection with one another and the mother, if you focus your efforts here, as he points to the frontal lobe of the brain,
right.
you should be able to sever the connection
Got
from
the Tony.
each
Whenever
other.
someone attacks and you can use the strike, try to aim help them aim for that target.
Yeah, aim for there. That should weaken the target at the very least.
Can do.
Why not?
The other
Right.
two options was a lot of salt and using paralytic herbs, but underwater, that's not gonna really work out too well.
I mean,
Too
the lake is fresh water, correct? I believe.
Yes, it is.
I mean, is there
And
like
we
a...
would need a lot of salt. Probably
Right.
more salt than Barovia even had to turn this into a saltwater lake.
Well, I'm not entirely sure if they have any salt quarries or anything in the area. That you know better than I would, Doctor.
All right.
Whether I do know or not, it's a bad idea and not one that we should pursue.
Okay, then.
On a side note, Stuart, do you like to eat this?
As he shows you one of the tentacle.
No.
Ah,
Well, too bad.
Doctor! Doctor, I would like his share.
I'll be having good berries for the next couple of days then.
Yeah, sure. I guess you can have that share.
Nice.
No,
So now
if
we
you
have
want me
Willow's
to
and Stuart's
cook it.
share.
Give it here. Let's
Alright.
doing our rests.
Alright, well, that will end it.
Alright.
Thank you all for watching Lord of the Night, Session 20. We'll see you all next time.
Bye.
Well,
I am like,
now.
I'm excited. I'm big excited. I want to fight Big Mama.